Alrighty, Greg. Well, we weathered, on television and everything. They get everybody all hopped up and everything, and a lot of them head for the basement, and then the lightning strikes twice, and it rains a little bit, and then it tells everybody all clear, and then they go back upstairs. Well, one of these days they'll say that, and I won't go downstairs, and me and my house will be out headed for the next county. Alrighty, Craig, you take care. Well, we'll see if Randy had trouble with his four-legged alarm clock if he had any of that there thunder boomers last night. KDH, CFH, WB8VMW.
KD8 ZSH. Good morning, Jim. Good morning. Actually, I think one of the advantages to having to need a hearing aid is you don't hear a lot of that stuff. So I didn't even know there was any thunder boomers or anything. So I slept through, and if it wasn't for the pups in my lap bouncing around this morning, I'd probably still been sleeping. So no, didn't hear them. Hope everything's going all right with you this morning. Back to you, Jim.
Yeah, everything went pretty good here, except the ants are back. We got the stuff out to kill the ants. They were around the sink. Now they're around some other place. I don't know. Yeah, Judy says they're too small. They don't have no legs, no eyes, no mouth or nothing. But she says they're all over the, one of them is too many. Alrighty, well, we'll see if Ray or Nancy, see if they're on the air yet. K5CFY, WB8VMW. How about it, Ray? Is things hooked up yet? We're listening. Well, it might not be hooked up yet. How about it, Nancy? How about it your end? Is it all hooked up there yet? KI5OZZ, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW and the rest of the crew out there this morning, good morning. And from KI5OZZ, yep, we're all hooked up over here, and we've had a few power flashes, but no extended power outage. A lot of water on the ground and etc., but that's good. We need it. We need our reservoirs filled up, and the wells and so on like that around here. And the high water actually makes for good fishing. So hopefully we'll be able to partake in some of that this weekend. So I'll hand it back to you so you can round up the rest of them. Good to hear you and everybody else out there. Make sure to wave howdy to Miss Judy for me. Running a little late this morning, but hey, it is what it is. KI5OZZ. Back to you, Jim.
W8WKY.
All righty, Nancy. Well, happy fishing there. Maybe something good comes of the rain. All righty. Well, let me see. We'll see if Jacksonville, see if they had any rain down there. Okay, we'll try this. K8JAX, the pretty one. WB8VMW, the ugly one. We're looking, see if Rod, Lucy, and the kids are made it through the storm we had up here last night. Did you have a storm down there? WB8VMW.
Well, Well, good morning there, Jim, and everyone on the prenet. This is K8JAX. You got it right today there, Jim. You're doing pretty good these days, so glad to hear you made it through the storm. No rain down here last night. Looking sort of dry, so I wish we would get a little, but I guess we'll get it at the right time. The good Lord knows the right timing. So we have 64 degrees this morning, and we're headed up to 82 today. The sun's just coming up, making a light orange glow on the clouds. Looks sort of pretty, and those clouds are going to burn off, and we'll have clear skies today. So hope you have a wonderful day. WHJAX is here too, along with K9OUCY. We're all doing well. So back to you, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Nancy. Well, good to hear that you didn't have any bad weather. All good weather down there. And if we could put a little rain down your way, we would. But that's none of our choosing, you know. We just put up with and accept and smile no matter what the good Lord does. You know, He won't give us something we can't handle. All righty, Wendy, you, Rod and the kids and Lucy, all have a great day. All righty, LJ, it's your turn. KB8, LJ, WB8, VMW. So how's everything with you, and did you get a storm at all?
Well, good morning, everybody. This is KB8LJ, as per usual, running the Beds on the Air subnet here, but I'm going to be out of bed momentarily and starting to do the final organization for having the VA guy that's coming out to inspect me and see how good or bad off I am. And so I'm well behind on what I wanted to do because there's just too much stuff that's been let go for too long, and I had a lot of routine day-to-day stuff that interfered with it. So, I'm looking out the window, plenty of sunshine, and sun's coming up as predicted, and the trees are not wiggling, so that's a pretty good sign of that all is well. And I guess I'll leave it at that and get up, get to work here on all the things I got to do, and I will not be around for the main net because I got other things to worry about. So, WB8, oh, geez, I can't even remember your call here this morning. But anywho, I'll get it all figured out. Nothing flat. WB8 VMW from KB8LJ. Back to Freenet.
All righty, LJ. Hey, don't worry about getting mixed up. Yeah. If I didn't have my cheat sheet out in front of me here, who knows what this pre-net would look like. I'd have to get the stick out, but I think the main one I would have to slap knots on its head is mine. So you take care, LJ, and do what you have to do to make the VA happy. Yeah, because I do the same thing. Let me see. I just had an appointment, and my A1C is up, and she gave me the old hairy eyeball look and everything, so I got to take care of that. I got to quit eating pootskis. I eat a lot of them. especially when Judy brings them home, and I don't have the will to, just push them away. So I just pick it up and shove it in my face. Alrighty, OJ, you take care. Have a great day. Alrighty, well, we got about 2 minutes. So if anybody wants to jump in for a quickie, go ahead. We're sitting and listening.
This is Skip, 5 Delta India Tango. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, your audio is a little low, and when I noticed I could hear Tango. Come back with the name. I'm not very good on call letters.
This is Matthew, JJ5DIT. Good morning.
All righty. Well, my wife's coming to the door just as you was talking. But anyway, good to hear you this morning. We still got about 1 minute before we get on. Today is Fred's Day, WA8KOC. And it's not too bad, no real damage anywhere that on the radio so far. But a little thunder boomer, little showers, and if you listen in the morning, you know the routine. I turn it over to the official Barometer Net. It starts at 7 o'clock, and we got about 20 seconds now, and it'll be official. Then you can check in and get on the sheet. So WA8KOC, WB8VMW, sitting and listening. So, Fred, if you're ready, it's just about 7 o'clock, and did you get any storm last night? 7 o'clock, Fred.
Jim, can you read me okay?
Roger, roger.
Okay, no problem. We did not get bad storms. There was a lot of thunder and some rain, but mostly thunder and probably lightning, and the dogs were going crazy. So it wasn't so bad here. I guess other people got it pretty sour. Anyway, Jim, thanks for being here. Appreciate everything you do for us, and hopefully everything is well with you and Judy. This is WA8KOC, and I'm going to call CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. This is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025 edition of the Barometer Net. The frequency for this repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz. The CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. The location for the repeater is in Doylestown, Ohio. This is a controlled net. We request all traffic pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as needed. I'm going to go ahead and just give one announcement this morning. I think Nick will be in here with others, but for the next few weeks I will be MIA. I was not made privy to who was going to cover these days, but I suspect it might be split between NT8D and AA8CS, Dave and Gary. So with that, I'm going to throw it back to Jim. Say good morning, Jim. How are you and Judy doing? WA8KOC here.
Well, we're doing pretty good. We weathered the storm with no problem, and our ant problem popped up again, so we set out the traps, and maybe we'll end that problem. And usually, when they get rambunctious and they're looking for food, they show up, and then we put out the bait, and then they go away. Hopefully, that'll be okay. And Judy's starting a regimen of iron infusions, when she gets down a little bit, they give her some iron shots, and then she's ready to mow the lawn. Alrighty, Fred, I'm going to get out of here before I tell a lie. And somebody always tells me it's too late. Well, it's always too late. Alrighty, Fred, it's all yours. There's a good crew out there this morning, so good luck. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and hope you weathered the storm last night, what there was of it, in great shape. Back to Ned.
Okay, Jim, thank you very much for being here with us. We do appreciate that. Hopefully you and Judy have a good Wednesday on your end. I think that it'll be probably like 64, mid-60s for a high, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I think Friday we'll have a really nice day. Might be some rain tomorrow. Take good care of yourself, Jim. 7-3, and thanks again for running the pre-net. Good morning, one and all. This is the Barometer Net, and this is WA8 KOC calling for any check-ins that are mobile or short time.
88 Victor, Mike, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf, KF8G, Brian in Florence, Kentucky.
This is
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray Mobile.
India Tango. This is Matthew from Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Kilowatt Delta 8 Romeo Whiskey X-Ray Mobile short time.
AA8 CT short time. Good morning, Fred.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa Golf Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8 TLB. Rain in the brake truck. I'll be in and out. And good morning to everyone, and thanks for running that. And hey, I just wanted to say that our tornado sirens are going off last night here in Rittman, and I heard one of the neighbors said they seen a funnel. So I don't know, but I know the alarms were going off last night. So we all made it all right. So everyone have a great day. God bless.
Alrighty then. I'm going to repeat back who I copied so I don't miss anybody. I don't know if there were some collisions in there. That was just somebody else's secondary radio. I got KD8 VMM, KF8G, KE8 OWX, KJ5 DIT, KD8 RWX, AA8CT short time, W8 MPG, and KE8 TLB Randy in and out. Randy, God bless you, buddy. Thanks. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you in the future. Did I miss anyone on that round? Someone's keying up and trying, but I get no audio, and the minute it keys up, it goes away. So we're going to give that station a little bit of time if they'd like to check in a moment. I'll take the mobiles first and the short times first. AA8CT. Brother Craig, you said you were short time. Good morning, and how the heck are you?
WA8 KOC. Good morning, Brother Fred. Well, I'm just fine as frog hair. The sun's up. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's a little cooler. But other than that, yeah, if I don't get in the morning, I normally kick out of here about between 20 and 25 after 7. So if I wait until the regular check-in, sometimes it just doesn't work. With that, I'm going to turn this back to you. Have a wonderful day. I think, as I recall from the meeting, you're going to have a vacation or something. You'll be out of town, so that's wonderful. I hope whatever it is, it's wonderful and great for you to get relaxed. And to all all the Barometer Netters out there, I hope they all have a beautiful day. It is gorgeous here in Shreve, but, you know, it's up to you to make it a gorgeous day and go out and try and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. With that, AAHCT, back to Net Control, WA8KOC. Take care, my brother. We'll talk to you later, Fred.
Craigie, you take darn good care of yourself, brother. And thank you for being here with us this morning, even though it's a little bit fast-paced. And I realize you got a time constraint there. But thanks for the well wishes. Out of town, out of the state, out of the country, gone. But gonna have fun, for sure. You take good care of yourself, and we will talk to you when we get back. 7-3 to you. KD8 VMM WA8 KOC. Brian, how you doing, pal?
Hey, good morning, Fred, everybody on the net. Yeah, the storm wasn't too bad. Some lightning, thunder, a lot of wind, so. Out of the rain, I got 0.29, so not very much. And nice morning this morning, 42 degrees. So I like it cooler, so. Yesterday was a little humid for me, so. Other than that, watch that sun glare. It's really bad this morning, so. Other than that, just doing a job knackering, so. Have a good one. Talk to you next week. KVMM, and I'll be clear.
Brian, I wish I was going to talk to you next week. I doubt that's going to happen. But whatever you do, you stay safe on the roads there. Thanks for the report of the sun glare. And always, thanks for being in here with us. Appreciate the chance to say good morning to you, pal. 7-3. I got to believe that maybe Thomas is on the road. KE8OWX. Hope I'm not mistaken. How you doing, Thomas? How are you?
Well, good morning, Fred. Yep, we're on the road here again. And we had the storms kind of miss us last night. They definitely went south of Akron, supposedly. But a little bit of rain, not bad. You could definitely tell it was coming, though. And hope you have a good trip there. And, you know, easy travels and good weather. And I'm sure you're going to have excellent food wherever you're going to. I'd like to say I'm going the right direction for the sun glare, but I'm still getting it off the signs back at me and the rear windshields of vehicles. So it's pretty bad this morning. So I got the sunglasses on, even though I'm heading east or west. But everybody have a good one. We'll turn it back to Net Control. KE8OWX.
Glad I got a chance to say good morning, Thomas. Whatever you do, you take good care of yourself and have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. I am going to be enjoying many things, but most of all, I'm getting back in the water. I'm going to scuba dive. It's been a while, so I can't wait. And I may be diving with whale sharks. I don't even know. I'm just excited as you can't believe. But thanks for being here with us, and have yourself a good rest of the week. As I said, stay safe. 7-3, pal. I'm going to get Scott in here. I don't know what's going on with him. KD8RWX, WA8KOC. Good morning, Scott.
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, all the listeners. And, yeah, just in the work truck here, I've got a mobile radio hooked up to a magnet mount here on the work van, so hopefully my signal is okay. Just getting on the highway, 76, of course, I'm going eastbound, so I'm getting that famous sun glare this morning. Anyway, 41 degrees in Crescent this morning. Gas price at the sheets here in Seville was $3.29 this morning, so still kind of high. Anyway, I was on the net last night, and I was checked in there trying to finally get back on the repeater and be a little more active. And the tornado warnings came out here, and looked there may have been a possible touchdown in the Lodi area, and that's what sparked the warning there. So I had to run and see if I could do a little chasing. Sorry about that, timed out. Just tried to do a little chasing. Once I got to the Doylestown area, it kind of sputtered out, but I did not see any rotation or funnel clouds, anything like that. Anyway, with that, I'll send it back to the net. This is Kilowatt Delta 8 Romeo Whiskey X-Ray saying 73 WA8 KOC, if I got that correctly. Have a good one.
You got it right, Scott. Thanks for being here with us. Glad to know that you didn't suffer through this storm. I know there were expectations of it being pretty sour, and the people out west of us were getting their dose of it yesterday morning. I hope that nobody had any problems, but whatever you do, have yourself a good Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday to you, and good rest of the week. Hope to talk to you in the near future. KFAG, Brian, you're in Kentucky, huh? Good to hear from you.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Say hi, Bob. Yeah, I'm down in Florence, Kentucky, on our way to Barber Motorsports Park. We're going to stop by the Corvette Museum today. I ran into a bit of rain. It wasn't so horrible, but we probably drove through about 45 minutes of rain, and it rained a little bit when we stopped at a restaurant. Went to a place called Ford's Garage. What a cool place. Got Model A's all over the place. So with that, back to that, I'll keep it short. KFAG.
Brian, I said it before, no reason for anybody to keep it short. Everybody's due their airtime, and that's why we are here. Hopefully you're going to have a good time down there. And sounds like that museum or whatever you went to was enjoyable. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the trip down there and back. And talk to you in the future. 7-3. KJ5, DIT, Matt, you're up. Good morning. How are you? WA8 KOC for the net.
Thank you. I'm fine. I've got the angels around trying to get dressed for the morning. Grandma's calling for them, telling them and getting their clothes. And I get to just sit and, what is it, usher them around. But it's a beautiful day. The sun's starting to come out, or at least it's starting to get brighter. We didn't get any of the rain yet. We're still north of us. There's quite a bit up there by Joplin, Missouri, and places like that. But y'all have a wonderful morning. We always need the rain, especially this time of year. It starts drying out when it starts hitting July, so we really need it. So y'all have a wonderful Monday. Wednesday. Sometimes I lose track of days. So, see you later.
Matt, unlike you folks over there in Arkansas, we don't have a problem with dryness. I'm telling you, the grass is just growing so fast, can't keep up with it. And we're right here by the canalway, the Erie, Ohio Canal. And this property is always saturated in the backyard. I think that the rubber industry probably contaminated the ground. But anyway, we'll suffer through it. Hopefully you're okay. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. I'll talk to you in the future. W8MPG, Jim, I left you for last because I know you're probably mobile, and you've got a little bit of time to spend with us. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody on the net. Another beautiful morning out here. Cold, 44 degrees this morning, but still really pretty. No negative impacts at the house from the storm last night, just some rain, so I'm thankful for that. Going under a bridge here, I'll probably drop out for a second. So got my Clear Node a couple years ago, been using it, really, enjoying it, using it on Allstar quite a bit. But about a week ago, it stopped working, so I called the support. They tried to troubleshoot remotely, but I had to pack that up and send it in, so they're going to take a look at it and see what's going on with it. So I'll be without Allstar for just a little bit. Back to you, Fred. We'll miss you while you're gone. Good time. Be safe. Talk to you later. 73, everybody. W8MPG.
Thanks for that, Jim. Thanks for being in here with us. Yeah, I'll miss you guys too. Hopefully, everybody has an enjoyable couple weeks while I'm not here. But whatever you do, drive safe on the rest of the way up to work. Hopefully, you'll have a great day. Wonderful Wednesday on your end. And you'll be able to get home and enjoy some of the warmer weather as it occurs toward 4 or 5 o'clock. Stay safe, pal. 7-3. I do believe that's the bottom of the list so far. I don't think I missed anybody before. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC.
See you in Akron.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa KF8 DTP Lori Maslin.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8SLG. Nick, down the farm.
November 8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, mobile.
November 8 Bravo Alpha Yankee N8BAY Ralph and Stowe.
KB8LJ here in North Homestead and out of bed.
Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango Tom in Canton.
KE8 VOX at Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray Scott and Vermilion.
Kilowatt 8 Alpha Mike X-Ray Dick in beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
Kilo 8 Papa Julie Whiskey K8PJW.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John mobile. I know I doubled with Nick before.
Nope, that's all right, John, but I pulled you two guys apart, no problem. Anyone else for this round?
November 8 Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray KE8 BQX Joe in Akron.
That, my friends, is a long portion of the list. I sincerely appreciate everybody. I want to recognize N8BAY, Ralph. I know you knew you doubled with K8PMI and you backed off and you came back in afterward. That was cool. And we've heard it happen before, but I just want to let you know. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. And then KD8ZSH is who I heard first. I didn't hear the call sign, but I thought I heard his voice. I'm going to give you guys who I got so I don't miss anybody. KD8CSH, KF8DTP, KE8UIB, the couple. KD8SLG, K8PMI, N8BAY, KB8LJ, KA8MNT, KE8VOX, K8AMX, the old goat's in here with us. K8PJW, our Master of History. N8WS, our National Weather Service. And my buddy Joe, KE8BQX. Did I miss anybody on that round?
Yeah. F8 Sheriff Poster, Martin Modern.
Alpha
Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile in and out. We just had a double. I heard Andy, AB8MO, and it sounded like Josh, W8HRF. Have I got that right? That was probably me, Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile in and out. Gosh, that time, Doug. Anyone else? Down here in Navarre. It sounded like my pal Mike down in Navarre, KE8EHG. Is that right? It was really a broken signal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roger, roger. Out. Okay, I copied, Mike. And then somebody else came in. I heard some verbiage afterward. I don't know who that was. Last station to identify. Could you please re-identify for me? KF8AHK, Dale in Marble Township. In and out. Affirmative, Dale. I got you. I got a pretty long portion of the list here, so I'm going to get right down to it. Getting the mobiles in here first. KE8UIB, Johnny, good morning. Take it away, it's all yours. Good to hear you. WA8KOC.
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB. Good morning, Fred. Everybody out there on the net on this lovely Wednesday morning, and it is bright and sunshiny. That is for sure, guys. My drive is northeastern bound, and it is visors down, glasses on, and still splitting the eyes. But that's a great thing, guys. That's a great sign of spring, and it's nice to see the trees fully blooming out and stuff, and all the greenery, and that just makes it a great day. So with that, I'm doing the drive here from Aspen to Hartville, and traffic is about its norm. So with that, guys, this is KE8UIB. I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to Net Control 73. Y'all thanks for running the net, Fred.
First off, I'd like to recognize our in and out stations from this round. The first one was KI4RHU. Doug over in Uniontown, in and out. Thanks, Doug. Talk to you soon. And AF8AHK Dale. Dale, thanks for checking in. I got you marked in and out also. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Johnny, thanks for being here with us. I appreciate it. You be careful living that $5 dream a nickel at a time, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. K8PMI. Have you got any words of wisdom for us this morning, Phil? It's great to hear you. Sounding good.
WA8KOC, this is K8PMI. No words of wisdom today. I've been extremely busy in the mornings and haven't been able to get my days going, but just letting everybody know I thank you for the prayers. My granddaughter Marie is doing outstanding, still in the PICU, but doing great, and I couldn't be prouder of the family and the support that she's been getting. Other than that, looks like a beautiful day today, and you got a huge list, so I'm glad I just do Saturdays. That's a lot of call-ins there. So you take care, 73 everybody, and we'll catch everybody down the log. This is K8PMI.
Well, first off, Phil, I'm glad to know that the gal's okay, and thank God you have a wonderful family and friends that are supportive, and it's good news. Hopefully she gets out of that unit quickly and is back to full health. And don't worry about it. It gets so easy. It sounds like a long list, but everybody makes it easy on you, and we just got a great group of people in here with us. So you take good care of yourself. I'll say 7-3 to you, and thanks again for checking in and taking the time. Back up to the top portion of this list, KD8ZSH Randy. Good morning. How the heck are you, buddy?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody. Doing pretty good. Got all three pups in the chair here with me. Looking out the living room windows, we're getting flooded with a whole bunch of sunshine, and I'm loving it. So just wanted to say hi. Hope you guys have a really good day. I'll turn this back to you. This is KD8 ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy, take good care of the pups. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Hopefully you and your darling bride will make it not just a great rest of the day, but a great rest of the week. Take good care of yourself, and I will look forward to talking to you in the future. KF8 DTP. Lori, you're sounding like an old pro nowadays. Isn't amateur radio fun? Over to you, WA8 KOC for the net.
WA8 KOC from KF8 DTP. Well, I don't want to know if I'm so much as an old pro, but, you know, it's getting there. Ha-ha. You know, anything, I think it's funny that John and I checked in right after each other. I'm sitting at home running bass, and he's in the truck, so that's just kind of cool. We don't even plan it. It's kind of cool how it works out. Today's a late day going into work for me, so I'm just kind of sitting and relaxing and listening to the radio. I'll hand this back over to you, Fred. Everybody have a great day. 7-3.
Lori, that remark wasn't meant to be slanderous. It was meant to be complimentary. You're sounding good, and glad to know that everything's well with you guys. Yeah, when you guys check in one after the other, it's pretty cool. Whatever you do, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe for the rest of the week, and hope to talk to you in the future. Best of 73s to you. Real quick, I'm going to bust out of the list here and get down to somebody who may be mobile. I don't want to miss him. AB8MO, Andy, are you still here with us? Are you mobile? If you are, take it away.
Yeah, I guess I must have missed saying that. I am mobile, AB8MO, just about to approach the Middlefield Village limits. And haven't seen any road exhaust so far on my way to work. But that's a pretty common occurrence around here. We got Amish here just like they do down in Holmes County. So they got that eco-friendly exhaust you got to watch out for. Anyhow, Phil KPMI had a stellar signal in the 015. I don't know where he's mobile into, but he was downright full quieting. So glad to hear the repeater's doing well. And I forgot what else I was going to say. It's funny. I have all these things I want to say, and as soon as I push the PTT, it just goes bloop. It's all gone. Hey, it's SuperNet Wednesday, so we'll try to make 343 for the Barometer Net, and then the Josh and Lucy show, from what I understand, will be tonight on the Beacon Net. Thanks for getting me in there, Fred, as I'm rolling into town, so I would have been gone in about another 2 more minutes. W8KOC, this is AB8MO Mobile.
W8WKY.
Andy, always good to talk to you. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. And, I know how that goes. I think there's quite a few of us who have all this stuff they want to say, and then they hit the PTT, and it's, where'd it go? And good to know that Phil had a good signal into the 015 machine. I just programmed 015 into my V71 here, and maybe I'll surprise you one evening and give you a call on that after work hours. Take good care of yourself, buddy. 7-3, talk to you soon. KD8SLG, just Nick. Nick, thanks for being here with us, and hopefully you have some words of wisdom for us, and hopefully you're almost back to 100% with the foot. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred and all the Barometer netizens. It's a fine morning out there. And Sandy said, yeah, it is Wednesday. So we have the Border Breaker Net this afternoon. Dustin's got the first hour. Nancy's got the second, as far as I know. And the Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. Early check-in start at 9:30. It is, in fact, the Joss and Lucy show. It's a lot more fun than listening to Dustin and I always tune in for it. They're a blast. Fred, have fun on your vacation, man. Sounds awesome. I was listening in yesterday afternoon when you were talking to a couple of guys after the net, and I was going to jump in and regale some of my roundtable stories for fun, but you know what? I didn't. It's fun to listen to people on the radio, too. So I think it's mostly me and Gary that are going to be covering you while you're away. I know Gary's gone one of the weeks you're gone, so I've got 4 days in a row 1 week. I'm looking forward to that, actually. And so it'll be a slightly different lineup for the next month. We'll miss you. Catch up with all of you later on today on a bunch of the nets. WAKOC, this is KD8SLG. Have fun, Fred. We'll talk to you later on.
Okay, Nick. Well, first off, thank you for coverage. Appreciate that. I know you'll enjoy it. Every morning is a good morning here with my friends, and we'll miss it. But I'll be thinking of you when I'm kneeling in the bottom of the Caribbean or swimming next to a 65-foot-long whale shark. It's going to be a blast, and I've always wanted to go. Belize is a very cool country. You take good care of yourself, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. I'm going to try and make it 3 for 3 as well with everybody else, getting to the Border Breaker Net this afternoon with Dustin and Nancy or Ray, and again this evening on the Beacon Net. Probably just the early portion, but that's okay. Take good care of yourself, buddy. Talk to you soon. 7-3. NABAY, Ralph, good morning. Thanks for being in here with us. Like I said, thanks for realizing you were doubling with somebody and backing off for the next attempt. Appreciate that. Over to you.
This is NABAY. Good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. Oh, it's no problem. Using the repeater phone app, it becomes pretty clear if I'm doubling, so I try to be as courteous as possible. I'm sure it makes your life a little easier, too. Anyway, it's going to be a busy day today. Currently, it's WinLink Wednesday, so I'm getting my WinLink emails put together and getting ready to send them out. Plumber's coming today. He'll probably be here most of the day. But it's all good. No serious issues, just routine maintenance of sorts. Anyway, hope everyone has a great Wednesday, great rest of their week. This is NABAY, back to net control.
Perhaps just a little bit of an inconvenience with the plumber there all day, but as long as nothing is severe, good news. But Ralph, again, thanks for being in here with us. Take good care of yourself. Make it a wonderful Wednesday on your end, okay? Talk to you later. KB8LJ, my buddy Chuck up there in North Olmsted, out of bed already. Must be one of those mornings, huh, Chuck? Over to you.
Well, WA8KOC and the group from KB8LJ. Yeah, you got it right. I was thinking that I might actually get on RF because I was puttering around in what I guess is my ham shack. The transceiver is sitting there all ready to go, and spent the time doing other things. But one thing I wanted to point out to everybody is today is the 125th anniversary of the death of Casey Jones. And for those of you who don't know, Casey Jones was generally considered to be the most competent railroad railroad engineer on the Illinois Central Railroad, and he was just known for incredible competence in handling the steam engines of the day, which I think took a lot more talent than it takes today for a guy to operate a diesel locomotive. Not that that's a trivial job, but those steam locomotives are something else. A break for time. Well, what made Casey Jones famous was he was not only a heck of a talented engineer, but every time they would schedule him to start a run out of the railroad yard, he'd always wind up leaving way late. But he prided himself on arriving at the destination on time. And the day that things were fatal for him, he was taking a passenger train from some little town I've never heard of in Tennessee down to another little town in Mississippi that I've never heard of. But he started out in the middle of the night. He was an hour and 15 minutes late starting, and he was determined to make up the time. And the thing that amazed me about this was that the locomotive they had given him for this particular train was the biggest, bestest, most powerful one available at the time. And so he was tooling across Tennessee and northern Mississippi at over 70 miles an hour on tracks that were probably designed for trains to run at half that speed. And he was, of course, not just a locomotive, pulling a tender and pulling a mail car and a baggage car and a whole bunch of passenger cars. And he had that whole menagerie going at well over 70 miles an hour. And as he got close to his destination, somebody had pulled a train onto a siding, which was a little too long to fit on the siding. Here, break for time. So this train that was on the siding had several cars that were sitting on the main line. And this was in the days of cabooses, and the caboose was on the main line in front of Casey Jones as he was tooling toward it. And the guys in the caboose were aware of the problem, and I guess they got out with lanterns and flags and everything to warn them of the impending problem. And they were even using something they called torpedoes, which I guess were just explosives that they would set off in the middle of the night when there was danger, so that you'd be warning an approaching train that there's a problem, slow down. Well, in a steam locomotive, engineer didn't ride up in front like in a diesel locomotive. He was in the back, and he could only see what he could see looking around the boiler of the train. And he was coming around a big sweeping curve, and he was on the wrong side of the locomotive to see some of the stuff that was in front of him. But the guys from the freight train were out on the tracks, signaling, doing everything that they were supposed to do to warn good old Casey. And they almost succeeded, because he almost got Casey almost got his train stopped, but didn't quite make it, and smashed into the freight train, and Casey wound up getting killed, but he saved the lives of everybody else on his train, which I guess came through essentially uninjured. And he's become a legend in railroad history because he was operating, well, all the fast trains then were called cannonballs, and he got to be one of the best cannonball drivers. And of course, the railroad had to have an investigation as to what happened, and they wound up preparing a fraudulent report that blamed the whole accident on Casey Jones, and it's highly doubtful that it actually happened that way. So that's our history lesson for today. Sorry, Phil, I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but this is a special anniversary day for people who are into railroading. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
Chuck, I don't think that Philip is going to be offended by that. Thank you for that. It is an interesting story. And people get accused of doing things they're really not responsible for doing all the time. But that is quite a history lesson. We appreciate that. And appreciate your presence here, as always. Whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you on the other side. Before I get into Tom and his humor, I'm going to see if Mike was mobile. KE8EHC. Mike, are you here with us still? WA8KOC. KE8EHC, WA8KOC. You still with us, Mike? I believe Mike was probably on his way into work. He's probably destinated. Mike, if you're listening, my apologies. I didn't get to you quicker. It's kind of a long section of the list here. We'll get it back to Tom and see what he's got for us. K8MNTWA8KOC. What do you say, pal?
WA8KOC, this is K8MNT. Good morning, Fred and everybody else on the net. Well, let's see. The critters are out running around having a good time this morning after last night's storms. The birds are flitting around like they're having a good time also. So all's right in the critter world. And let's see here. We're going to start today off with 43 degrees with the dew point at 38, and the humidity is 84%. We have had no rain since midnight, and the wind is at 0 mile an hour this morning. In other words, there's no breeze or anything out there at all, and the pressure is sitting at 30.13. Today's high is going to be 68 degrees and sunny with a 2% chance of rain. So it's going to be a pretty nice day out there today. And I know I'm going to spend some time today at the QCWA Chapter 21 luncheon at Tim's Tavern at noon. So if you're inclined, come and join us. And with that luncheon being around, that just means one thing. This is the last Wednesday of the month. And the last day. So, I think 4 months gone already and 8 to go. So we'll see what is in store for us, I guess, as we march on. Not too much else going on. We yesterday was at the 6-meter group breakfast. Had a great time. Solved a lot of problems. Caused a lot of problems. And walked out of there happy. So that was that in the morning. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KE8MNT back. You know, I phoned my local radio station this morning. When the guy answered the phone, he said, "Congratulations on being our first caller. All you have to do is answer the question correctly to win our grand prize. I said, okay. I was so happy. And the guy says, it's a math question. Feeling confident? Oh, I told him, well, I got a degree in math, and I teach math. So, I'm ready to go. Okay, then. To win 2 VIP tickets to see Justin Bieber and to meet him backstage afterwards, what is 2 plus 2? Well, I thought for a second and said 7. And with that, I want to say 73s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the soon to leave us to by ourselves, NCO, WAAKOC.
Tom, thanks for being here with us, and thank you, as always, for the humor. Please give my very best to the QCWA folks, because I will have to work today with the time off in the future. A lot of work to do. I have no idea how this lady keeps up with this stuff, but I'm going to end up working today, so give them my best if you would. And thank you for the compliment. I sincerely appreciate it. I'll miss you guys, too. And hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Give Linda our best, okay? Talk to you soon. I'm trying to look at the list here. I don't know if Joe has to bug out of here, but I'm going to get it over to him and interrupt the schedule here so I don't miss him. KE8DQX. Joe, good morning. Are you still with us? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is KE8VQX. No, Fred, I'm not in a rush. I could have waited in line, but I appreciate it, so I'll try to be brief. Nothing going on here. Just trying to catch up from being gone for several days and get ready to go out again on Saturday. Looking at the weather to see if I can procrastinate on the grass at all till later. But, yeah, thanks for getting me in there, Fred, and we'll talk to you again soon, hopefully. Hope you have a really good trip to Belize if I don't talk to you before then. So with that, this is KE8VQX, back to net control.
Thanks very much, Joe. I appreciate that. And yeah, I didn't know if you had particular activities you had to get on with, but I always appreciate the chance to say good morning to you. You take good care of yourself, okay? And when we're not able to say good morning to you, you are missed. 7-3. KE8VOX. Scotty, good morning. You're up. How are you doing? Hopefully everything is well up there on the lake. WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. KE8VOX. Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, we got clear blue skies. The sun's full. And the lake's got 3 to 3.5 foot rollers on it, but 48 degrees. Light wind out of the east-southeast. Yesterday was beautiful. Went to family lunch, enjoyed that. Went to one restaurant, and they had empty tables, but they didn't want to sit us, so we actually went down, 2 parking lots over in the same plaza, and went to a restaurant that it must have been meant to be, because the same name as our club. And they were happy to see us. They even brought out 3 appetizers and the whole shooting match. So I liked it. So the other one was one of those big store chain stores, whatever they call it. But yeah, that was kind of strange. But that's okay. It all worked out. And came home, got the yard mowed before the rain got here. That 0.09 of an inch that we got. And that's pretty much it. don't have a whole lot planned today yet besides playing on the net. When LJ started his monologue and mentioned K.C. Jones, I thought we were going to hear about some basketball stories when K.C. Jones was the coach for the Boston Celtics there and had Larry Bird and Robert Parrish and winning all them championships, but not quite. But enjoy your vacation there, Fred. Be safe at it, and we'll miss you doing the net here for, I guess, next couple of weeks. But everybody have a great day, and this is KE8 VOX, sending it back to Net Control. 73, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Scott. Appreciate that. You take good care of yourself. Glad to know that you found an alternate restaurant. It's funny, people that, if they could service somebody and they choose not to, I don't get that. But anyway, it was close enough that you could walk right down the way and find another restaurant that would serve you, and that's great, even with free appetizers and stuff. Whatever you do, make it a wonderful Wednesday. Glad I got a chance to say good morning to you. And, yeah, miss you, and I'm glad. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. K8AMX, part of our K8 family. Dick, good morning. How are you? It's good to hear you. K8AMX, WA8KOC. Dick, are you still here? I'm going to be like the dumb redhead and circle back to get him. K8PJW, Philip, good morning. Thanks for being in here with us. It's all yours.
WA8KOC, K8PJW, good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there. Great to hear everyone, especially our K8 crew. Yeah, you may want to tag on Dan, too. He might be listening in and make it a trifecta, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're starting the day off here at 39 degrees, headed up to 63. Tomorrow's going to be 76. Sunny day today. Barometer says 3018. And the gas conspiracy continues here at 329. And everyone else is always lower than that, so I think we're sitting on the pinnacle here. I don't know. Anyway, I enjoyed a nice Rotary lunch with the Macedonia Club. We heard Patrick DiBiasio. He was talking about the Guardians and some of the plans that were going on there and some of the improvements that they've made to the stadium, so that was a lot of fun to hear. Our own club is meeting at Burgers to Beers tonight, so that should be a fun time. And other than that, just getting ready for the election next Tuesday. Make sure either vote early or go there to vote, because there's some tax levies and zoning issues and that kind of stuff on the ballot. So those are all important things to get your opinion recorded on. So with that, I'll take a break for time. Okay, Chuck, I'm not offended by extra history. There's always plenty to go around. So anyway, here we go. 1798, the Department of the Navy is established. So happy birthday to the Navy. 1897, English physicist and the head of the Cavendish Laboratory, J.J. Thomson, announces his discovery of the electron. 1904, the ice cream cone makes its debut at the St. Louis World's Fair, invented by Ernest Hemingway. 1952, Mr. Potato Head is the first toy advertised on television. In 1989, the World Wide Web, WWW, is first launched in the public domain by CERN scientist Tim Berners-Lee. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW, back to the net.
The World Wide Web. Oh, my gosh, and that's cool. So St. Louis is known for ice cream cones. That's cool, too. Philip, we do appreciate your presence. Thank you for the reminder to go out and get voting early, or at least vote next Tuesday. Appreciate your work with the Board of Elections. Roseanne and I are going to miss working there this time around, but we'll make up for it. And whatever you do, stay safe. Our best to your darling bride. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Before Bill gets in here, I'm going to steal his thunder. Currently, borrowing information off Kerry, WACTM's weather station over here in Long Lake, Borders Lakes around the corner from me, 43.7 degrees, 39.2 for the dew point. Winds out of the northeast at 6 miles an hour, expected gusts up to 14.8 miles an hour later. 0.09 inches of rain in the last 24 hours, 30.15 on the barometer. 84% humidity, sunrise 6:26, sunset 8:22. And the gas prices around here, we've got a conspiracy up here too, Philip. $2.89 at Arco over on East Avenue. $3.02 over at Circle K over on East Avenue. $2.99 at Akron Food Mart on Kenmore Boulevard. Marathon $2.99 over on East Avenue. And up here at the corner, BP, corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $3.29 a gallon. Wonder what's going on there. So at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and get back to the list here. K8 AMX, WA8 KOC. Dick, are you back? Dick may be enjoying his breakfast. NEWS, WA8 KOC. Bill, good morning. How are you?
WA8 KOC in the group, NAWS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in net. I'm doing just great. Beautiful sunny morning. Good start to a good day. Air quality index currently at 26. That's in the good range. My sunrise 6:26, my sunset 8:27. Length of day 14 hours 0 minutes. Currently it's 43 degrees, humidity 80%, wind speed northeast at 5, barometer 3013, dew point 37 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 62. Northeast wind 6 to 8 miles an hour. Currently calm. Solar flux indices at 140, sunspot number 78. A is 6, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet, no we skip predicted. Bands should be pretty good today. Tropo, depending on where you live in Ohio, could be between a 0 and a 1. Spaceweather.com. Iberian power outage. The sun was not to blame. Officials are still scrambling to understand the cause of this week's mysterious power outage in Spain and Portugal. It's already clear that space weather didn't do it. There were no solar flares, no geomagnetic storms, and no suspicious fluctuation in the solar wind during the outage. Strange. High interest in re-entry. In 1972, Soviet Union's Cosmos 482 spacecraft was supposed to land Venus. Instead, it's about to return to Earth. Estimated time of arrival, May 10th, give or take a few days. Interesting article about that satellite they sent up there. They sent quite a few of them up there. Currently, there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. Okay, that's about it for me. Everybody have a great rest of the week. Cut your grass if you can get away from the wind. I can't. WAAKOC in the group 73, everyone. NAWS.
NAWS, WAAKOC. Bill, thank you for being here with that full report as always. Do appreciate that. hopefully you'll have a wonderful Wednesday out there in the New London Wakeman area. And whatever you do, try and play some radio and enjoy yourself, okay? Good to hear from you, pal. 73 KE8SFS. Mark, I'm sorry it took me so long to get to you. I didn't even think we'd hear you this morning. Everything okay on your end? Good to have you aboard, buddy. KE8SFS, WA8KOC. Mark, you still here with us?
Sorry about that. I went to the little boy room. Got to do that every once in a while. We got 41 degrees here. Sunny. I see it out the window there. And we're supposed to get up to 64 today. And gas price, I had not checked, but the last I saw was Monday. It was $3.25 a gallon. And I'm talking with Echolink right now. My radio, the battery went down, and both radios went down to the battery. So I got to talk on Echolink that morning. I'm going to charge them up, but I'm going to have to go to the doctor today, and so I'm not playing no chess today. And unfortunately, I'm going to miss that. But I can do that next week. And I got Swadford Library tonight. We're going to be playing some chess there. And I can play there tonight. All that, doing okay and everything. We had some thunder run through here, and we had a tornado warning last night until 9 o'clock, but nothing damage happened. It just flowed past us and went somewhere else, so we didn't have to worry about that. But all that, that's pretty much all I got ready to say. So I'm going to give it back to you, Fred. Seropatos, sir.
Mark, sorry that I called for you at an inopportune time. Hi. It's all right. Not a big deal. Thank you for being here with us. Appreciate that. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. Enjoy the chess games tonight. And good luck at the doctor's office. Hopefully everything turns out 100% fine. We'll talk to you soon, Mark. One more time, K8AMX, American Motors Experimental. Are you here? WA8KOC.
Yes, WA8KOC. Kilowatt 8. Excuse me. Kilowatt 8 American Motors Experimental. Yeah, I'm working on my breakfast and caught me between bites there. So I've got things under control now. Beautiful morning, and this is absolutely beautiful, and it's just Max and I taking control here, and so I'm munching
munching on breakfast and probably just got to turn it back to net. So, I guess it's next week or that's when you're gone. You're gone what? For 2 weeks or around there? WAKOC. So we'll have 8 American Motors, experimental, living the dream and beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
Okay, Dick, thank you for being in here with us this morning. Enjoy the rest of the breakfast. If you have not yet finished it, I intend to get over and visit with you before I leave, but do appreciate you being here with us, buddy. And our best to Susan. Give Max a pat on the head for us if you would. Taking Liberty here, K8AGW. Pops, are you here with us? WA8KOC.
I am K8AGW, and thank you for keeping me on your list there, Fred. And K8AGW here, returning. And finished off the coffee. Mr. Coffee tasted pretty good this morning, and got that out of the way. Enjoyed listening to the net and all history and comments and so forth. So I'm glad Nick stepped forward, and he's not going to be in the back of the bus, but he's going to take the driver's seat. And thank Nick for coming forward to fill in for you there, Fred. You're certainly going to be missed, and we want you to be safe and all your connections come together good, and hope you come give us a report as all is well on your vacation there. So we want well wishes that way, and because Nick, he always maneuvers through traffic very well. Excellent job, good man. So it's good to see him coming forward from the back of the bus, that's for sure. And he's a big help there at maneuvering in the morning when net control needs it. So got a good man there. So anyhow, good morning to Dick and Susan, the whole K8 group, and I'm glad I haven't heard of anybody's antenna coming down through the wild weather last night. So that's good. And a lot of electric in the air last night, so I didn't check into any nets. But anyhow, everybody have a wonderful Wednesday, and best of 73. Stay well, stay safe, and I guess there's a chance of showers, so if there is, stay dry. So thanks for that. Let me know I'm still on deck there, Fred. 73 K8AGW, send it back to net control.
Pops, thanks very much for being in here with us. Appreciate it. Always good to say good morning to you as well. Hopefully you and Mama Fram have a wonderful Wednesday up there close to the lake. And miss you when I'm gone, but we'll get back to you. Just take good care of yourself. 7-3. Open for any other check-ins for the Barometer Net. WA8KOC.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie, KDEDPC, Dustin and Medina. November 8, Juliet. November 8, Joe and Willoughby.
QE Mark.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI50ZZ, the Oz, better late than never.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh in the mobile. Good morning, Fred.
I think I might have stepped on somebody. This is NHAKO, Joe and Willoughby.
WA8 KOC K4OG, Mark and Copley.
The way it should be.
Some collisions amongst us in that round. I'm going to give you guys who I got. KD8 EPC, N8 JKO, Joe, I got you. KC at FQV obliterated your signal, but I got you, Mark. KI5 OZZ, W8 HRF, N8 LTR, and K4OG. Did I miss anybody in there? All right, hearing nothing, I got one mobile out of that. W8 HRF, my pal Josh, out there in the mobile. Take it away, buddy. WA8 KOC.
WA8 KOC, W8 HRF. Good morning, Fred. Good morning to all the Barometer netizens. Man, popular guy, Fred. People are stepping all over themselves to get to talk to you before you're out on vacation. Anyways, I'm not sure exactly when you go, but hopefully you have a good time. And, looking forward to when you get back and hearing you on the net again. What else? Oh, I was going to say thanks to Phil, K8PJW, for reminding me about voting. The May voting always sneaks up on me. So, appreciate the reminder there. And, looking forward to doing the Beacon Net tonight. Lucy and I are going to be doing pre-show and big show, so that should be a lot of fun. We'll have some trivia. Should be a good time. And I actually sent this out to the operations committee last night. But there's a guy, some of you may know him. He's a YouTuber and he has a blog, K4SWL, Thomas Witherspoon. He's doing a presentation on Zoom tonight for a group called the Rat Pack. And it's on portable operations, which is exciting. So I watch his YouTube channel, and he's a cool. He's got some cool experiences. He actually went through Hurricane Helene and was a regular on the Mount Mitchell repeater. So I don't know if he's going to talk about that at all, but I'm going to try to catch the first 30 minutes. It's at 9 o'clock tonight on Zoom. If you go to ratpack.us, and that's Romeo Alpha Tango, Romeo Alpha Charlie United Sierra. There's a Zoom link down in their calendar section. So I'm going to try to attend part of that before we start the Beacon Net tonight. So that'll be cool. Let me get a beep here. And then I was just going to remind everybody we have 31 days until POTA. Probably somewhere around 60 days until Field Day. We're going to be at the Walker Pavilion out at Portage Lakes from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you're an activator, get there a little early to set up if you want. And it should be a good time. We're going to have some lunch provided by the social committee, so we do appreciate them doing that. And we're going to have a talk-in on the 3.9 here and on the 147.015. So they'll be linked together for that. As part of the bigger multi-club, Northeast Ohio Multi-Club POTA event that Sarah is sponsoring. So if you know of a club that's interested in activating a Northeast Ohio park, send them my way. Or to the club website, down under the activities column, there's a link to 2025 Northeast Ohio POTA, so should be a lot of fun. So, and there's a list on there of all the participating clubs if you want to go visit some of the other activations. So should be a good time. So, all right, sir. Thank you for picking me up, Fred. We'll say 7-3. Maybe we'll hear you on the Beacon Net tonight, and be safe while you're out at work today. So, catch y'all later. WA8 KOC, W8 HRF, 7-3 all.
Hey, Josh, appreciate your presence here this morning. I thought I'd heard you earlier, but it must have been somebody else's voice. I didn't catch the call sign. But glad to have you in here with us this morning. Thanks for the well wishes. I appreciate it. I will look forward to joining in on the Boredom Breaker Net and the Beacon Net this evening. I may only get to the early check-in portion of the Beacon Net, but I'm going to give it my best shot. You take good care of yourself. Our best to Lucy and Ms. Betty, and we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. KD8 EPC, Dustin, good morning. How are you, pal? It's all yours.
WA8 WA8KOC and the Barometer Net. Well, good morning, Fred. It's not very often I get up and get to talk to you this early in the day, but my body decided about 6:30 that it was time for us to be awake, so here I am sitting in the shack and saying hello to you. I don't have a whole awful lot for you. I do want to remind everybody that the Boredom Breaker Net will be here on 3/9 at 1 o'clock today from 1 to 3. I'll have the first hour, and I believe Miss Nancy, who should be just down the log here, will have the second hour. So come and join us. Give us a check-in and say hello if you can. Otherwise, Fred, enjoy your vacation there. It sounds like it's going to be a really good one, and I certainly can't wait to hear about it. But I think that's about all I've got for you. Have a great day. Great to hear you, and I hope to hear you again this afternoon. This is KD8EPC. Back to Net Control.
We'll definitely take a moment out of work this afternoon to check in with you and again with Ms. Nancy, and hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday. I understand this is your day off, so you can operate radio a lot. It's good to have you here with us this morning, buddy. Don't work too hard, and enjoy the day, and we'll talk to you a little bit later on. Hey, JKO, Joe, good morning. Good to hear you. Take it away. It's all yours. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, things are kind of quiet here at the homestead. Looking forward to a good day, although it's a little cold up here in Willoughby, 42 degrees. But I'm counting my blessings for the sunshine. Just item of note for that history item about Casey Jones, here's a little sidebar. In 1957, there was a television show titled Casey Jones, and it was about the, quote, the stories of the engineer of the Cannonball Express. It starred Alan Hale, Jr., to be known as Skipper on Gilligan's Island. Break for time? Well, in that very short series, here's another little piece of trivia. In one of the episodes, he got to work with an actor who would join him later on in the series Gilligan's Island. And that actor was Russell Johnson. He played the character of Jeff Tyler in one episode in 1957. It was classified as, well, up at the IMDb, it has a rating of 7.5 out of 10. So just a little trivia for us this morning. And with that, I will send it back with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
Joe, thank you very much for checking in with us this morning. Thank you for the addition to Chuck's trivia and history about Casey Jones. Appreciate that. Alan Hale, boy, that's it's been a long time, but I remember the fella. And boy, that's a piece of history for sure. You take care of yourself, Joe. We'll look forward to talking to you in the future. 7-3, buddy. KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
Someone else out there on the net, KC8FQV. I don't know, but yep, went to the LAIR meeting last night, and they did, I think it was Matt, I thought, but talked about weather radar. He said that thing don't transmit much. He said it does more listening than transmitting, you know. But there was an interesting program about radar and that. So, other than that, yeah, mowed lawn yesterday. And it started raining, and I did one more pass, and then I gotta go in. Well, while I was going over, it quit. So I could have just continued. It didn't rain enough. It was raining a little bit, but it quit. It was a fast one, but I was up there at Willoughby, and I was hearing things happening down south. Remember, I came home last night, my mom said, yeah, that weather, the thing I got from DX Engineering a couple of years ago, it monitors lightning and that. She said, yeah, it went off a couple times. And of course, Code Red, I did get their alerts a couple of times. So, other than that, I'll catch people on the other nets today. I'll get into Oklahoma today. But other than that, I have to ask Josh sometime that he set out how to spell it, and I was trying to do it, and I couldn't do it. But that Zoom thing he's talking about tonight, and they got their website, and I didn't catch the website. I think it was RU, I thought. I didn't catch it, but maybe somewhere I'll catch it again before it's over with here in the net. KC8FQV. I gotta get liquefied before I get up. It's getting dry in the mouth. But we'll send it back your way, Fred. KC8FQV.
Thanks for the check-in, Mark. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. 7-3. KI5OZZ, Ms. Nancy, you're up. Good morning. How are things out on your neck of the woods?
WAAKOC and the Barometer Netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. I'll be sorry to miss you, but make sure and pet a shark for me while you're out there in Barbados. What a heck of a trip. Enjoy yourself, and look forward to yapping with you this afternoon on the net. Good to hear everyone out there. 73 for now. Got a busy day planned with outside stuff in between raindrops. Hi. KI5OZZ 73.
Busy morning or not, Nancy, we're glad that you're in here with us. Thank you. Appreciate the check-in, and I will be talking to you this afternoon. I hope you get everything accomplished that you need to, and hopefully it doesn't rain you out. Hi. Talk to you soon, girl. N8LTR, WA8KOC. Good morning, Bill. Everything okay on your end?
Well, good morning, Fred. On the mighty 1-watt ICOM this morning, since everything is still disconnected from yesterday. Didn't get much severe weather here, just some rain, so I guess the grass and the weeds are thankful of that. But some more storms tomorrow, as I understand. Not much going on today. Got to run up, talk to my new representative at Fidelity Investments. That person changed, so I got to do a meet and greet on that guy and get sounded out with him. And other than that, probably will do something useful this afternoon and change oil on my truck, which has been waiting a long time to do that. So I'll get out the parts and the filters and the tools and have at that. Other than that, I got my Keurig machine kick-started a few minutes ago, so I feel suitably equipped to start my day. Yay! So have a good time on your vacation, Fred. We'll talk to you after you get back. Back to you, sir. WAKOC in a group, N8LTR.
Suitably equipped to start your day. That's a good way to put it, Bill. All right, well, I thought you might be going to QCWA, but maybe not. Whatever you do, hopefully it's a good day, a wonderful Wednesday on your end. And, in order to change oil nowadays in vehicles, they don't make it easy. It used to be pretty simple, and you could do it, and I was always glad to accomplish that. But recently, the way they engineer vehicles, I don't think they want you doing that. At least they don't want to make it easy. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you before I leave. K4OG, Mark, good morning. Thanks for joining in with us this morning. Everything okay with work? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC. Good morning, Fred, and everybody. K4OG here. You got me in. I was wondering. Thank you, Fred. Fred, I got that song playing around in my head, Casey Jones by the Grateful Dead. Thanks to Chuck, LJ. All the lyrics make sense to me now, except for the second one that rhymes with driving that train. I guess it rhymes with that, and that was a thing back in the 70s. But I understand the song a little bit more. Thanks, Chuck. And Fred, I looked up Belize and the islands off of there. That looks awesome. I'm not a diver, but I have seen the whale sharks swim under the boat. I mean, that was an amazing sight off the coast of Orange Beach, Alabama. Pretty cool stuff, Fred. I hope you enjoy it. I know you will. Fred, I was chasing around 10-meter the Norris group last night, trying to get it on my car set up with the whip antenna. I noticed my Icon 7100, it cuts off about when I get up to 40 watts. I have tuned the antenna and put in an inline SWR meter, watt meter. Everything looks good, but when it gets up to about 40 watt, it shuts off. I'm wondering if the smart cars are so smart they know I'm drawing too many amps and shut it off. I have questions, Fred. Anyway, K4OG, good morning, everyone.
Mark, you have questions? I've got plenty of them. Let me tell you. Listen, I don't know what's going on with 10 meters, but as I understand it, when I first started in amateur radio back in the 80s, early 80s, it was where you wanted to be, and it's on and off from what I understand. Could be weather conditions or whatever, but what's going on with you? When you get up to the correct output, it shuts off? I don't understand that either, but I don't think it's your smart car. Take good care of yourself, Mark. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. The 7-3, and good to know that you saw a whale shark. I could tell you a story about Dr. Road over in Seychelles when I was over there, and have to get into that later. Take care, pal. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8 KOC, still here?
88 NEO, Zero in Holmes County.
WA8 GXX, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
W8WKY.
Alrighty then, 3 in a row. I want to recognize Tom, WA8GXX. Hey, buddy, glad to have you aboard this morning. I marked you in and out. Thanks for the check-in, and look forward to talking to you in the near future. Maybe we can do 6 meters here in the near future. I also copied Daryl, KD8NEO, but Eric came in and said he's mobile, so I'm going to get him first. KE8VZA, WA8KOC. Take it away, pal.
WA8KOC in the group, KE8VZA mobile here, 71 north, right around the Route 42 interchange, heading into the Big W, and just want to say best wishes, Fred, on your trip, and enjoy. I love the Caribbean, and there was a little chatter last night from OG about the Mediterranean, and I enjoyed the Med, too, when I was a proud member of Uncle Sam's Canoe Club. But fond memories, and I have a volleyball story I'll have to tell, but it takes a little bit of time. But anyway, just want to say, have a good trip, and we'll miss you. And what else? I'm rambling, so I'll say 73, everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday. KE8VZA, back to net control.
Uncle Sam's Canoe Club. That's a good way to put it, Eric. Oh, you've got away with words. Very cool. Listen, you have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. Hopefully work goes easy. and you can get out of there and enjoy a little bit of time this evening. But do appreciate your presence here with us this morning. 73 KD8NEO. Daryl, good morning. How are things over there in your neck of the woods?
Thank you, Net Control, KD8NEO. Well, we survived the storms there, kind of passed us by. Got a little bit of rain. Nothing tremendous happened here. Gas is about $3.29 a gallon at the Bell stores, pretty high. Traffic's kind of slow, and the buggy lanes are slow as well. And the gentleman with the ICOM 7100 might want to up your wiring size or clean your connections or make sure that your car's running when it's you're transmitting. I had the same issue. I ran a bigger wire and it stopped that. So with that, we'll say hello to everyone. Turn back to Net Control, 88NEO.
KD8NEO, WA8KOC. All right, thanks, Daryl. Appreciate that. Mark, K4OG, I hope you copied that. Maybe some larger wire size. It's really, with these new vehicles, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you can get away with something a little bit different if it's an older vehicle. But, Daryl, thanks for that. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Appreciate your presence here. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. 7-3. That's the bottom of the list again. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We can go ahead and make this last call because I think Kerry wants to get in here and then get out and enjoy some nice time on his e-trike today. Looks like it's going to be a good day for it. Anyone else before I pull the plug and throw it over to Kerry?
TIE.
W8KFW.
I think it was Eric that talked about Rat Pack or that Zoom thing. I want to know how to spell it. I didn't catch it. KSFQV.
ATIE, Automotive Charging Systems.
Dave, I'll be right back to you. Mark, you have a question, and I don't remember. I believe it was Josh talking about that. W8HRF, WA8KOC. Josh, you still around? Mark, you're out of luck. You're going to have to email Josh and get that information from him. Affirmative?
All right, KSFQV, I'll be listening. I'll do that.
W8KFW. W8KFW.
I got you, Carl. As you the first time. Sorry about that. I'm going to get Dave in here first. KATIE, WA8KOC for the net. Good morning.
Good morning. When they first came out with the sealed lead-acid batteries, where you didn't have to add water to them every time used every month or so, one of the features of those was that if you really, really depleted them and discharged them, they went high impedance. And the chargers then tried to force current into them by reaching voltages up to 100, up to about 40 volts, which was quite a bit higher than the electronics of all of the accessories in the car. So all those accessories had to be made such that they would go high impedance and cut off and stop operating when you got over about 16, 17, 18, 20 volts, something like that. I don't know what the exact voltage was. But your rig might have the same feature on it. So if you try to feed it a little bit higher voltage with lighter wiring, because of one lighter wiring, it may cut out and go high impedance and just shut down into a self-protect mode. It's a little bit of a wag, but maybe it's helpful. KATIE, back to the Barometer Net.
Dave, appreciate that information, and hopefully K4OG Mark is still listening. That makes sense, and it might be the right move to investigate that. But we appreciate you being in here with us this morning. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. Always a pleasure to say good morning. 7-3 W8KFW. Carl, good morning. Sorry I didn't recognize you when I was talking to Dave, but I did catch it the first time. It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Just want to get in here, get checked in for the numbers, and say hello. Beautiful, crisp morning this morning. I don't see any chance of rain until tomorrow. But anyways, just wanted to check in and say hello. Back to net, W8KFW.
Carl, we appreciate you picking up the mic and hitting the PTT to say good morning. We really do appreciate it. Always a pleasure to say good morning to you. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday on your end. And, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day today. Maybe a little bit cooler than yesterday, but I think by Friday we'll be back in decent weather. Tomorrow might be iffy. Take good care of yourself, Carl, 7-3. As far as I know, that was the last call. For the last call, I'm going to leave just a small pause here of time, so in case somebody else wants to come in and claim number 42 check-in, they can do so. If not, it's going to go to Carrie, and we'll see if Carrie doesn't pick up after a moment of silence here. Hopefully there's no other stations so Carrie can get number 42.
Kilo Charlie 8 November Oscar Victor KC8 NOV Marty Mobile in and out.
Marty, I know you said you were in and out. I hope you're sticking around so you can hear this. You are, congratulations, number 42 this morning. The answer to life, universe, and everything. Do appreciate your presence, but congratulations on getting that number. It's a recognized special number for us. With that, I heard nobody else after Marty, so I'm going to get it over to Carrie. Carrie, number 43 this morning. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for being our closer, buddy.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Boy, it is a pretty one out there. It's a little bit chilly, but the sky is blue, and that's a plus. That's definitely a plus for Northeast Ohio, no doubt. Anyway, well, it looks like it's going to be a nice day out there. I'll probably get out and ride my e-trike. Put about 15 miles on it yesterday, so it was really a nice day yesterday. It was nice and warm. And then the storms came, and, of course, then we have the Summit County split, and all the nasty weather went south or north of us here, so that's the way it goes. But, we didn't get much of anything out of that storm last night except the warnings. We got plenty of those, but not much materialized. I think I picked 0.08 of an inch of rain up, and then we got a wind gust of about 25 or maybe 30 mile an hour, and that was the end of that, and some distant lightning. But anyway, glad it's over with. Well, anyway, that's about all I have this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday out there, and everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always good, putting a smile. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and back over to you, Fred, there. And Fred, enjoy your vacation down to Belize. That's going to be great, man. You and Roseanne will really have a great time down there. Enjoy it, and we'll definitely miss you while you're gone. There's no doubt about that. So with that, back to you, Fred, and 73 all, W8CTM.
sir, Kerry, I have to thank Roseanne. She's the one that planned this for my 70th birthday. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a fabulous trip. But we always enjoy traveling. We do want to get to Peru and over to see our Italian friends again, and we had a fabulous 3.5-week vacation planned to France, and the pandemic rolled in. So everybody was nice from the Airbnbs and all the stuff that we had planned, and they said, hey, you know what, if you want to pick up where you left off after the pandemic, we'll honor all the costs and have a place for you. So we might do that in the near future. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, whatever you do, you take good care of yourself. Thank you for being our closer, loyally each day, and thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. I'd like to know, and good luck on your trike riding, e-trike, this afternoon, Kerry. I'd like to not only thank Kerry, but all the stations that checked in with us this morning. We sincerely appreciated all our NCOs, and you've got more of a chance to talk with your friends this afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Barometer Net starts off with Dustin, KD8 EPC, and the second hour with Nancy, KI5 OCC. And then we have the Beacon Net this evening, 9:30 p.m. early check-ins, and 10 o'clock, the Josh and Lucy Show. Great time, and lots of people checking into these nets, so everybody enjoy it. And if there's anybody out there listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, you can go to w8wky.org. That's the club's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions coming up, headed up by NAWB, Stuff in the Lead for our VE team. It's not difficult to study for the test, and the payoff is more than rewarding. I'm going to take just a quick pause for time. Thanking those who have come before us and started this net off more than 35 years ago. Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy WBJTW, and Tom, K8DSD. Also recognizing our net control emeritus, Ron, KD8CBS, who handled this net Monday through Saturday all by himself for years. So with that, everybody just have a wonderful Wednesday. Remember all of our nets coming up this afternoon. I will go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at 8:44 a.m. with 43 check-ins. WA8 KOC clearing QRT.
Okay. Monitoring 39. Case of QA.
KC8FQE, KD8SLG. Hey, Mark, I saw you called yesterday. There wasn't a whole lot of anything in the voicemail message. What's up?
Oh, I was going to just say thanks when you, yesterday morning, when I guess you said something keyed up when I was transmitting at some points, and I was just, that was all. Just, I was going to ask you, maybe I'll sometime catch with you, what was happening, if it was me, or was it something else that was happening yesterday morning, case of QV?
I'm not sure which time it was yesterday. It was, Chuck, KB8LJ had turned on his DV switch, his direct client, at about the same time you keyed up, and he must have just brushed over the push to talk button or whatever, because he was just transmitting, but he wasn't talking or anything. It was just one of those, sometimes you open that thing up, you brush it the wrong way, or at least some people do. Anyway, that's what happened. I don't think there was anything malicious about it or anything, but I did take the opportunity to just, make the interference disappear. So, no worries there, Mark. No worries.
All right. Well, I know what you mean by that. No problem. But that's it. Hey, you didn't catch what Josh Ratpack, that word, I couldn't catch when he spelled it out. I don't know, you might have been in one of the times, because that what happened to me this morning. I got in with Jim, and then, suddenly, I went out, so sleep for a little bit, But, that thing the meeting last night was good, and they went a little longer, of course, and you guys went longer last night, too. Hey, isn't that getting to be a good net on club night, KSFQV?
Well, it was kind of chatty last night. We did have 45 check-ins, good attendance, but we also had 4 or 5 break-ins about tornado warnings and weather nets starting and things like that. That kind of stretched it out. So I believe what you're looking for is Rat Pack. You're saying it correctly. It's spelled Romeo Alpha Tango Papa Alpha Charlie. 6 letters. RATPAC. And I think that's what you're looking for. KD8SLG.
W8WKY.
All right. Yep. Well, I was looking for RATPAC. Okay. Yeah, my mom, I came home. When we were down at the meeting, I looked at the OGO cameras, and I could see at Mayfield Road it was wet. And I could see Solon was wet, and then when I got home, my mom said, that weather storm sensor that I got from DX Engineering, she said it went off a couple times last night. Plus, I got a couple code red texts and phone calls. So, it was an interesting night. But up there in Willoughby, the ground was dry. So, hey, I thank you, Nick. I'll let you go. KC8FQV.
All righty there, Mark. Yeah, I brought up the web page. RATPAC marked US. So I think that's what you're looking for. And they got a neat logo. A mouse with a headset and a boom mic on it. Radio Amateur Training, Planning, and Activities Committee, the Rat Pack. All right, man. I will listen for you on the nets later on today. Gotta get my day started and get some stuff done before the Border Breaker net. We'll talk to you later on. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. I'm clear.
All right, Nick. Yep. I might go, I gotta go get ready and do things there, too. I might go out and mow after I eat and everything. Yep, I see the Radio Amateur Training, Planning, and Activity Committees. So, KSFQV, I thank you, Nick. And that was a good net last night, KC8FQV.
W8WKY. W8WKY. W8WKY.